this tutorial. Welcome to my bullet journal December spread. So this is the last month of the year, so I'm gonna pay a bit more attention what I'm designing this month. I'm gonna use my sparky golden color, which I love, but I don't use often. Actually, I forgot to use them last couple of months, so here they are. I start with designing my front page, and I'm gonna use this piece of paper to do something interesting. Actually, the design that I'm gonna do today, you can use as a postcard for your Christmas cards, because it's a brilliant idea. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's a brilliant idea. It's a nice idea, but the result's gonna be fantastic, and it's gonna be handmade. You know, whatever you do by your hands is always a better gift. That's what I think. So either you can use it on your bullet journal, or you can do some postcards or little gift cards for this Christmas. So I start with applying some gold colors. There will be some like houses, and this is gonna reflect the light inside the houses. Then I'm using my white gel pen, which turns me crazy. Okay, I love how white it is. It's quite bright. It looks amazing on this paper, but it keeps stuck. I don't know what's the reason. Like, there's still a lot of ink inside. I barely use this one, but the pen keeps stocking, so I have to like take a break, use another piece of paper, put it on the hot water for it to like function again. And it happened like 25 times during this video, so I congrats myself to be able to finish this video with this pen. But beside it, I don't like how bright white it is. But I will suggest you to use Posca pens that I don't have. I mean, I still have, but the white version of it is dry also, because I didn't use it for like years. I forgot that I have it, and yeah, I don't have it anymore. That happens so often. Like, I buy things that I'm excited to use, but I'm saying that, oh, I'm gonna use it on a project that I really like, and I forgot about them, and they just stay there on my drawer for like years, or in a deep on one boxes that I don't know how come I forgot about. And some of them turn out to be lost, like Posca pen that I had to say goodbye and buy a new one and use immediately. That's my future plan. Yay, that's my first plan. Made it for 2023. Anyway, let's talk about the theme of this month. So it has to be something related to Christmas, I think. Or I'm not really celebrating Christmas. I mean, I didn't come from a country that celebrates Christmas, but now I'm married with a French guy. So we are celebrating Christmas, and I'm super okay with it, because it means good food, good wine, and lots of gifts. And because I joined the family later, like I was new to Christmas, I was like the kid of the home, so everybody was buying me lots of gifts still though. So I love this holiday. It's not my holiday, but I love it. Who cares? Like, it's not, for me, it's not about religion. It's just about getting together with the family and the friends, giving gifts and receiving gifts, and eating good food for 48 hours straight without feeling bad about it. That's something I do more often in my life, but in Christmas is a bit more fancier. I don't know, I really like this holiday. Anyway, so I was thinking what kind of theme I should go for. Should I go for classic one, or should I find something more interesting and refreshing? Then I asked my followers on Instagram to give me some ideas, and most of the people asked for something related to New Year and Christmas, something shiny, bright, warm. So I thought about the ginger cookies, these gingerbread things that the people do on this Christmas season, and how artistic and lovely they are. And actually, I have a video on my channel that we baked one with my friends years ago. And you know this, I don't know if there's a special name for it, but those gingerbread house things, like the people cook these walls of the house and like put them together and make a 3D house made by cookies. Like, fantastic thing. And they are doing like this perfect icing design on it. I can't imagine how they managed to do it. I love it. I love how it looks. I couldn't be able to eat it at least for a couple hours. I will stare at it and eat it after, but it's a piece of art, and I always impress by people who is actually able to do it. And I was thinking I can do something similar, but a bit related to Christmas calendar also. I don't know if you guys are doing Christmas calendar, but it's quite common in France. It's the thing that, you know, it's from 1st of December till the day of Christmas. They have like little boxes for each day, and there are like little gifts inside, like a piece of chocolate or different kind of chocolates. I mean, the chocolate is the best gift for me, so that's why I keep giving chocolate sample. And every day the kids are going and opening the box of the day and receiving a little gift till the Christmas. So it's kind of like nice way to count down this month and feel the like holiday month from beginning to end. I find it quite cute. And I was thinking those boxes I've seen back in France, like this calendar, Christmas calendar boxes, designed like this, look like gingerbread. And I thought that, yeah, that can be amazing. I was really tempted to cut out the windows and the doors and put something, I don't know, something shiny on the background to make it more 3D. But yeah, that could take 2 days to do. So I'm gonna pass it. But if you're doing like a postcard, it's gonna be very simpler because you're just gonna design like this inner part. You can just take your time, and if you love to do detail works as I am, you can take your time and cut the windows out and maybe put a black or a golden like shiny piece of paper behind, so it's gonna look like there are lights inside these windows. I don't know, that's how I imagine it can actually look fantastic. And if you do such a thing, please let me see. I would like to see that. And while I was thinking about like how am I gonna create the last month spread that's supposed to be a bit special, I thought that it can be nice to have something a bit more creative than usual, a bit more 3D. You guys know those 3D books, like when you open there's a cartoon work, like kind of organ work inside coming up and become like a 3D view. I can't really describe it. I think you know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm trying to do on this month journal. So every time I open my journal, I'm gonna have this 3D image in front of me, staring at me, making me smile. Of course, you don't have to use the same exact painting. You can use this Starry Color series or any platinum or gold paints or pen you have at home. Whatever looks good. You can use different kind of cartoon, different color of background, like whatever actually looks nice to you, whatever you have around. After I finish my design, I'm taking my scissors and cutting the borders of the houses. I'm super excited. I'm not sure how it's gonna look. I have something in my mind, but I didn't really do practice before this video, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna manage to do it, but that's how it's supposed to look on my journal. So when I close it open, that's what I'm aiming to have. So I'm gonna glue it here now. I'm gonna glue one side first and fold the entire painting and glue this part and just close the journal to stick it there. I mean, stick it in the right place it's supposed to be, and voila, that's how it looks. Actually, you could do like totally straight. You can just glue it from one edge to other, but I wanted to keep this 3D like bending effect while the journal is open also, so I didn't put it full screen. And I decided to add some pine trees around, which was a bad decision. End up a bit like tragedy, but let's don't focus on these parts. Now I'm using my gel pen to add the December title. I'm going for like a bit cursive handwriting thing. I wanted to keep it simple, something cute and something a bit romantic. Yeah, I'm using this romantic kind of font so often. I actually have two fonts that I'm almost every video that I'm using. Well, I should update it maybe. Yeah, another plan for 2023. And I'm using my white gel pen again to add some snows. If you have time and patience, you can actually use like little piece of cotton, make a little balls out of them and glue them on the paper, so it's gonna look fantastic, like this 3D effect, you know what I mean? If I really thought of it before I start the video, I could do that. You can go for it. You're welcome. I didn't like the December title finally. I mean, I like it. I like the font, but I didn't like the color. It's too black, so I decided to use the gold a bit more. Why not, right? That's why it's here for. So I should give more space because I look how it looks when it's dry, you know. It's shining, shimmering, it's giving like this 3D kind of effect on the journals. I should actually use it more often. Okay, here I come to the end of the first page design. It's fantastic. It's not because I did it, I really love it. Look at it. It's so good. Imagine it as a postcard, like how nice it's gonna look. Okay, let's jump on to the second page. Here I often put a huge calendar of the month that I plan my days, my work, put the reminders, etc, etc, etc. So I'm still going for the same spread that I had last month. I find it quite useful to like have those giant boxes for each day, so I can put anything that I want to write. You can put your recipe, you can put your homeworks, you can put like anything that you want to plan. You can just track something down also. It's super useful. Mostly mine is a bit like soup. It's a mix of everything. In each box there is something different. I put reminders, I put little notes, I put what I ate, I put like if I plan something, if I have something to remember. So as you understand, it's literally soup. So I'm cutting this piece of paper to match it with the general concept and glue it on the top of the section. I'm not gonna put a title here, but this section is gonna be more like reminder or notes, like whatever I want to remind myself, but I don't know which day it's gonna be, like if I have appointment but not sure the date, if I have something I must do during this month. So I'm always putting a section like this on this page spread, and almost every month is full in the end of the month, so super useful. I'm using my white gel pen again to add some more details. I actually want to draw down this houses feel inside, but I'm trying to hold myself back to like, don't feel inside, Tuğçe. You're gonna use it to plan your month, so leave it empty. There's a little Tuğçe inside me that wanna detail every section. Anyway, I am putting the dates of today. Okay, what happened here? 1, 2, 3, 8. Bravo, Tuğçe. Congrats. Why didn't warn me? Why you guys didn't warn me? There is no 8 days in 1 week. Normally it's 7. Maybe that's why there's a problem. Okay, how am I gonna fix it? Okay, let's start with covering those numbers first. I'm using my gold paint to cover them. And once they are dry, I'm gonna put the correct dates on them. I'm like, why the numbers are so odd? Okay, and I'm gonna cover this left section with this paper. It's perfect to use this collage style, so you can cover any mistakes or little surprises you have along the way. So this is gonna be a bit like skyscraper, but whatever. I have longer place to put my notes, like reminders. A week has a 7 days, Tuğçe. A week has a 7 days. That's a good lesson to learn. Anyway, my gold base is dry now, so I'm putting the correct dates on the boxes and adding some last details. Even though I didn't like this last section much that I added in the last minute, because I mean I had to add it. It's okay. It's not horrible. And voila, grand finale. We finished this page too. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it too. It's okay, it's gonna be okay. Let's forget about it and move on. Let's look forward to future, not the past. It's already in the past for me. I better forget about that page. Was funny though. Anyway, let's design the new page. Here I mostly put my habit tracker, creative ideas, targets, notes, whatever that I'm actually planning to track or planning to do next month. Like if you're going to school, you can put your homework section, you can put I don't know what else, grade section. If you're working, you can put the deadlines, you can put the plannings, creative ideas, or any ideas, whatever actually you need to remind yourself or track yourself during the month. Top section is going to be for habit tracker. I have 4 habits to track again. I'm not changing them quite often lately actually. It's always workout and eat healthy, because we were on a big vacation last month, so we ended up eating on the restaurants almost every day. I mean actually every day. There were no other options, so it's not a clean way to eat, and we were not working out and ended up having some extra kgs and good memories. But I wanted to get rid of it a bit, at least till Christmas. I want to do some more clean eating and go back to working out regularly at least. So that's the plan. So this section is going to be useful as always. And there's my after. This is a 3D program I use and I try to practice regularly. And the last one is language. Yeah, I start my Portuguese classes, but then I went vacation and now I come back, but I had other things to do. So I'm planning to go back to Portuguese classes next week. So December gonna be a bit more productive about learning Portuguese, I hope. And the bottom section is gonna be weekly planner. I never used it before. No, I used maybe years ago. I'm not quite sure, but recently I didn't have this section, but I wanted to put it down. Maybe I can write my workout routine, maybe I can write down my working routine, maybe I can write down eating plan or stuff like this, because I saw those videos, people are prepare like meal prep things for the week. I never do it because I eat what I feel like eating and cooking during the day. And I don't like to cook big quantities and repeat eating everything. I'm getting bored after 2 times eating the same thing, so I prefer to change a bit at least. But this month I'm thinking I should separate the pleasure eating and go for a bit more healthier things, and maybe meal prep can be a good idea to follow this plan. So is there any of you who actually did it, like prepare the meal in advance for the week and actually follow it and okay with it? Let me know what you're thinking about it. Anyway, and the right side of the page, the top section is gonna be the targets. The targets that I'm putting beginning of the month to kind of not push myself, but to motivate myself to do like little things and achieve little things during the month. Probably it's gonna be like having my tattoo that I postponed for like couple months now. I would like to have it before 2023. And the bottom section is gonna be for creative ideas. It can be something related to work, something related to my YouTube channel, can be anything, something related to animation. Maybe I have a new idea to animate, whatever. Those kind of sections are always useful because during month I don't know what a new idea or what a new hobby or what a new things happening in my life. So I like to leave this giant empty space. So I'm just going for whatever I need to go for. I'm actually okay with the spread, but I didn't like how it looks. It doesn't look so cute, so I'm trying to add some little shiny gold touches to make it looks a bit nicer. But after the first page I love. I hope you like it also. It was amazing. So after this page, whatever I do couldn't be as good as that one. So it's normal that I'm not loving it, but I'm not sure. It's not cute enough. It's a bit, I don't know. I just don't know. I didn't like these 2 pages as much as that I did the first one. But anyway, as long as they are useful, that's the purpose of the journal. So should be okay. I'm adding some white touches also because white gel pen looks fantastic on this journal. But I think I'm gonna done with this journal. Like there's maybe 2-3 pages left, so I might start a new journal with the new year. So I'm using my white gel pen while I still have this journal. Probably I go for a whiter paper journal next month, so why not enjoy with this base color while I can. Et voila! Here I come to end of this page also. It's not as horrible as I thought. It's okay. But overall, I really enjoy doing this month's spread and the journal and the design. I hope you like it also. I'm wishing you a fantastic December, and I'll see you guys very soon on the next video. Ciao!